What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ty from Ty Drives, and we are here driving yet another vehicle, which is the 2022 Volkswagen Jetta S. So for 22, the Jetta has been updated with a little facelift, so different styling on the exterior and some on the interior. Notice we have a different steering wheel, new shift lever, and things like that. So it's really nicely equipped with the IQ driving package, which comes with like the adaptive cruise control, lane assist, all that good stuff. And we're gonna take it for a drive today. So I got the GoPro strapped on my head. And one thing before we get started, I filmed a full features review of this particular vehicle on my channel. So make sure you check my channel if you were interested in seeing all of the features that this vehicle has to offer. So we kind of start off on the exterior, work our way under the hood, check out what's new under the hood, which is a new motor. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video. Check out what's in the trunk, and then we'll move forward into the interior with the rear seats, and then the front seats will kind of explain everything that's going on within this Jetta. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to check my channel and check out the full features review of this vehicle. But let's get going with some driving. So a little overview of this drive. We're kind of going to go down to a dead end down over here. We'll test out the turning radius. And we'll also get it out onto more of a straight road, get it up to like 45, 50 miles an hour. We'll test out the stability at that speed, the wind noise, tire noise, all of that good stuff. And we'll get a quick acceleration test, see how fast this new 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder gets up to speed. Has a little bit more horsepower than last year's Jetta. And then we'll get it out onto the back road, so we'll kind of see how it handles through the twisties and the bumps and things like that. We'll test out the suspension handling, all of that good stuff. So this is my first time driving one of these new 2022 Jettas. We've been kind of eagerly awaiting for the facelifted Jetta because we've really just been getting like 2021 leftovers from the factory, at least here at my Volkswagen dealer. And this is kind of the first batch of 2022s. Turning circle test passes with very nice flying colors. Definitely a very nice turning circle if you live in the city. That is a pretty nice turning circle that this vehicle has. Now, one thing that the Jetta kind of stands out above its competition is just the overall solidity of the car itself structurally. So you can really feel it when you go over the bumps versus like a Corolla or a Civic or something like that. The Jetta just feels more solid and nice, and more quality to the overall build of the vehicle. And that's kind of where the Jetta stands out. Now, the materials in this car, such as on the inside, and you know, they're a little bit questionable with the build quality on the inside, but what I'm really going for here is the structural build quality and the way that this vehicle drives. That's kind of where it shines over the competition. So now that we're up at 45, 50 miles an hour, between that, pretty good in here. The sound is not too crazy. I get a little bit of noise from the mirrors sticking out, but really nice amount of, I should say, lack of noise coming in from the tires and wind from the exterior, which is pretty nice in a car of this class, because you usually don't really get that refinement level from cars in this class, sort of the economy sedan segment. But this one passes very nicely with not a whole lot of noise coming in. Now, we just did a driving review of the 2022 Audi A8L, and that is not quite on this level, so it's a little bit noisier than that car, but pretty good still. Now, once we pass this light here, we're going to turn onto this back road and we'll give it an acceleration test. Now, what I usually like to do is we'll get the vehicle up to about 25 miles an hour, punch it, and we'll see how quickly we can get up to 60. So I'll kind of put the transmission into the sport mode by bumping it down like that. We'll see how fast the transmission reacts to the throttle input. not bad at all. This vehicle is actually surprisingly quick. I wouldn't say it's anywhere close to like GLI quick or anything like that, but it packs a punch. It really does, this car. The transmission didn't hesitate at all. It really kicked down pretty quick. That's impressive. I was not expecting that from this vehicle at all. So yeah, actually pretty brisk acceleration. Pleasantly kind of shocked with this vehicle on the acceleration part. So that is pretty neat. And the 1.5 does have a little bit more horsepower than the previous 1.4 turbo that was in this Jetta before, which I believe it had like 148 horsepower with the 1.4 turbo. Now it's up by 10 horsepower at 158 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. So the torque is really what you can kind of feel in the acceleration of this new Jetta. I think it is the same motor that is used in the Taos. So if you get a front-wheel drive Taos, you'll have the same engine and transmission as the Jetta has. So you know, if it's used in an SUV, you could definitely be sure that it's enough power to have in a smaller sedan. And that theory stays true to this vehicle. Suspension is handling the bumps very nicely too. Now, this vehicle does have 16-inch alloy wheels, so they're pretty small, but that means there is quite a bit of sidewall to those tires, which always increases the ride, I shouldn't say ride quality, but the comfort of the ride. It's a very smooth powertrain. Very impressed with this 1.5. It's very smooth, very quiet too. You know, usually when you get this sort of economy class of car, you know, the engines get kind of buzzy and things like that up at the higher RPMs. But this is quiet and smooth, very impressive. So we're kind of getting to the most bumpy part of the street, or this road I should say. We'll see how it soaks up the bumps. Actually very compliant over the bumps. It doesn't make any sort of weird undulations over the bumps. You could definitely hear them. You know, the sound insulation on the Jetta isn't the best, again, but you could hear the bumps definitely, but can you feel them? Not really. It's pretty comfortable suspension setup here. We'll wait for this guy to pull out of the road here on the blind corner. The Jetta definitely has good brakes, so we'll be able to test that out as well during this video, but pretty good brakes. Don't usually test the brakes in these test drive videos, but just there we go. A little unexpected brake test. Never know what's going to happen on these test drives here. But yeah, pretty impressive car from a driving standpoint on this vehicle. And really the S trim level, which is the base model, the S trim level with the IQ driving package is a really good value. If you didn't watch the other video I put up with all of the features review, you know, this car's stickers for $23,695, I believe. You know, it's $23,635, something like that. So it's a really good value for the amount of car that you're getting. Just a really nicely packaged city car. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the comfort of these seats. Actually really comfortable. Not a huge range of motion where you can adjust the seats. It's a 6-way manually adjusting seat for the driver. But you know, the way it comes, you know, if you find the right seating position, you get the right height, get the right, you know, range of motion for the back and forth and the backrest, it's actually a really comfortable seat. Let's see, does it have the lumbar support? Yeah, this car does not have an adjustable lumbar support, but you know, as it comes, it's pretty good, at least for me. There's also different ways that you can configure the display here, which is pretty nice. Full digital dash that comes standard too on this Jetta, which is pretty cool. So yeah, just kind of making it back to our home base here. To wrap up the test drive, you know, actually pleasantly surprised with this Jetta. Between last model year, the 21 Jettas, and this, it's quite the difference. It's surprising what just an update of the engine could make on a car like this. Really impressive brisk acceleration. The transmission reacts very nicely. This 8-speed torque converter transmission. It's just a really solid car, especially for the money. You know, $23,000 as tested. If you don't get the IQ driving package, that shaves another $1,000 off if you didn't need all that stuff. And for a sort of commuter car, it's just a really solid choice, and you really can't go wrong with this vehicle. You know, there's plenty of room for the rear seats. The Jetta has grown with this generation, and it's just a really solid option. I'd definitely drive one of these if all I needed was just a bare bones transportation. I really can't even call it bare bones transportation anymore because of the amount of features this vehicle has to offer. But with that being said, I think you know my opinion on this Jetta, and my opinion is very highly of it. And I hope you also enjoyed the Jetta just as much as I have. And I also hope you stay with us here at Ty Drives for more videos just like this one.